Do y'all like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Cosmo.
My name is Chris.
And we're Loonieboys.
Do you guys have like a genre you would define yourselves in, or would you say that you just kind of make your own sound?
I would call us maybe hardcore. I don't want to say we have our own sound. No. Maybe it's hardcore.
I would say losercore.
You want to define us?
Yeah, I think that it's more of a vibe than a genre.
You guys have such like a unique style while playing. How did you guys come to get that?
That is the only thing that we can do.
We play as fast and as loud as we can, and that's all that we do. We don't really like know musical theory or like musical like culture or like how to play our instruments. So we just kind of like pick up sticks and a guitar and just like hit them as hard as we can and see what happens, and that's kind of what comes out.
I would say that's how it happens.
Yeah.
The genres kind of form themselves after we make the song.
Yeah.
What's like the hardest part of going on stage for you guys?
I mean, probably just getting our ass there.
Yeah,
honestly,
like trying to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, just the.
I have to come here from Arizona. It's not really hard to like get on stage. There's no like initial stage fright, but like I have to fly here from Arizona if we want to play a show, which is why we don't do that many shows.
It's just the logistics of getting us here.
Yeah.
But once we're on stage, I mean, we try to not play songs that we can't play easily. So
Yeah.
it's usually
And we
we'll
like
be fine.
fuck up on most of our songs too. So it's not like we're playing well up there. We're just kind of like playing as fast as we can.
What's your guys' favorite and least favorite part of playing live?
Getting here, being hungry afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's just the travel is probably the worst part.
Favorite part is the energy though. That's super fun.
My favorite part is seeing people fight
Yeah,
each other to our
yeah, that's
music.
great.
There's
That's
just nothing better than that. Seeing
Sharing our
people-
music and people liking it. That's always really hard.
and having people yell at us. God, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, I like it when people chant our songs back to us. That's fun.
Do you guys have a favorite show that you guys have ever played, like in memory? Like, do you have like a specific answer for that?
The Bellingham Festival is pretty cool.
What?
I love the Bellingham Festival.
Oh yeah, we had a really good time at the fucking what was the house called?
Was it the one in January?
No, not. Was it one?
There was a bathhouse. It was a bathhouse show.
Bathhouse, yeah.
We've done a couple shows with bathhouse, and those have been really really
Yeah,
good.
so the other bathhouse one was really fun. But I think that honestly, one of our favorite ones was before we even had instruments at what's it called?
Funhouse.
Cherry Pit.
Oh yeah. I don't know. We don't really have much of an answer, but we just whenever we get whenever the crowd is engaged and having a good time with us as much as we are.
Yeah,
it's,
whenever we actually have like a
great.
good amount of fans there, it's pretty good, you know. That's
I wouldn't say we have favorite shows, but we definitely have least favorite shows.
Yeah, Skylark, that one sucked. That was trash. Skylark was no good.
That was on us though.
Is there anything that like made that show worse than it like could have been, or was it just kind of like doomed from the get-go?
I will
think
not lie, I was drinking beforehand, and I think that kind of made it worse. I don't think you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I had one beer, and I think that's why I was so sloppy, but also we could not hear each other, and we didn't tell the sound technician anything, and yeah, that's.
I don't want to blame anyone else for us sucking because
Yeah.
we literally just suck. But I think that when we have a crowd of people that like is enjoying what we're doing, it's very easy for us to suck and feel awesome about it. And I think in that moment, people,
That's a great way to put
I think
it.
we just sucked and didn't feel awesome about it.
Yeah.
So
And there was no one there. It was just like there was like 20 people, and it was just like.
I will also but that's not a big deal. The Riot House show that we played
And
had
they
like
weren't
20 people, and it was
yeah.
fucking awesome.
That was awesome.
I think
Yeah.
ultimately the big thing is that we learned from that show that we prefer to play house shows. We prefer to play all ages shows.
Yeah.
I think that playing in bars has the potential to be pretty lame.
Funhouse was fun. El Corazon was fun, but besides those, I don't think we've ever played in a bar that. Was,
Alcohol's bad.
Yeah, alcohol's not good. I apparently can't play when I've had one beer, and I mean, yeah, don't smoke weed either.
Oh no, you can smoke.
I don't smoke
you can
weed,
smoke.
but you can do whatever you,
can
want, I
smoke.
guess. But don't drink alcohol; it's bad for you.
But dude, yeah, you can smoke.
What are you guys' biggest influences on your music?
Again, like the shit that we make is us vomiting out whatever shit we're inspired by.
I could honestly say ourselves in our own like fucking like,
yeah. I mean,
just our own like fucked up minds. We're both really immature and not that smart and like kind of degenerates and like.
Every time I've heard something that made me go like, oh shit, you know, that's kind of just defined whatever I'm into. We both kind of recently got into like a grindcore phase, and that's why the last album sounds the way that it does.
Emo phase as well. Again, there's a couple songs where you can reference on there. It's like no like one band in particular. We did kind of draw in a lot of inspiration from a couple of Misfit songs. He's a really big Misfit fan. Because of that, I kind of got into them too.
Nobody Smokes As You was, I think I was definitely inspired by Catalyst.
Oh, yeah.
A good band.
But that whole song came about because of that drum riff though. Yeah, so that was just like organic and just us like sitting down and just trying stuff.
Yeah.
What are your guys' favorite songs of your own? Like your guys' favorite songs that you've made?
Fake Wasabi.
Daddy, My Eye Hurts.
Bitch, I steal from Walmart. Bitch, I steal from Walmart.
I'm gonna stay with Daddy, My Eye Hurts.
Yeah, I'd say it's a tough tie between Bitch, I steal from Walmart and Fake Wasabi.
Is there any one of your songs that you like wish performed better? Like you wish it was in the top 5, but like it really just didn't get there?
Daddy, My Eyes Hurt.
Yeah, I think the really heavy ones that are really out there, and I mean I get it. I understand why Body Shape Mess is not trending because it sucks, but it would be nice. It'd be nice to hear some people, to know the people that do appreciate that.
Body Shape Mess is like the most fun in concert, but honestly, it makes sense. Our popular songs, it makes sense why they're the most popular ones.
Like I'm not gonna be wishing on any different results. People like what they like.
I'm not gonna force people to listen to our fucking grindcore songs.
Yeah. I think I was really happy that I Steal from Walmart has stuck with as many people as it has.
Yeah.
That's a good balance, I think, of like the catchy Loonieboys stuff and the nasty, kind of noisy sound that we've evolved into.
Is that you guys' favorite song to play live because you can like really get the crowd to like repeat after you?
I think that one, and
Oh
OMGWTF, yeah.
Fake Wasabi is so fun because people just go nuts. Same with Participation Period. We fucked that up today too, and it's still everyone just like went crazy during that one.
Is there a reason your guys' sound like kind of really differentiate between albums? Like Nutter sounds like it has like a super certain sound to it, and then I forget the album name, but the one with Fake Wasabi on it.
World Famous.
Yeah, World Famous. And then there's Body Shape Mess. Like those all sound like so different from each other. Is there a reason for that?
We're just
Evolution is a real thing.
No, I think it's the big thing is the way that we make music has a big impact on the way it turns out. Nutter was all made in the box on the computer, and so it has a very specific sound to it. They're not live recordings.
It's all very metronome sounding.
It's metronome. It's punched in, edited, and it has
There's only 2 songs like that on World Famous.
And World Famous was our first time really breaking into playing live, so that's kind of the sound of us figuring that out. And Body Shape Mess, we locked ourselves in the studio from, I think it was all recorded between the hours of 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. And all the lyrics were freestyled. There's not really that many lyrics.
We didn't make any lyrics, no.
We didn't write the songs beforehand. So I think that the process is what defines the sound, and so we're always trying to find new ways to make music so that it comes out different every time.
Also, a handful of songs that were on World Famous were written and recorded in a cabin in the woods in the middle of nowhere in Washington. What was the town called?
Natchez,
Washington.
Natchez.
It was a beautiful place, and that place really unlocked a lot for us. I think that World Famous kind of was derived from that whole thing, from that whole.
Yeah.
Like we only had like maybe 4 songs from there, 5.
Yeah.
But
the setting and where we're at in life is gonna always define what the sound is like. It's not. We can't really calculate it. We'll usually
that
find
realistically
out.
started that whole album too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How long have you guys been like the Loonieboys together, and how did you guys meet?
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
We met through skateboarding. We
met
met at the
skating.
skate park, and we have been making music.
Yeah.
Let's see, what was that, 2014?
We
2015?
No, wait, hold up. So
When did we meet?
we met probably 2013 or 2014.
And I think we started making music
Yeah.
in 2016 or something like that.
Probably 2015, 2016. But yeah, basically, I was at the skate
SoundCloud
park.
era.
SoundCloud era. We're not gonna talk about it. So we met, yeah, skating. I was with my little brother. My little brother and I like had a little skateboarding team, and we saw Cosmo do a tray flip. So we were like, yeah, we want this guy to be like on our skateboarding team. I like filmed everything, and we went everywhere and skated, and it was super fun.
Chris told me he wanted to make music, and I said no. And then he forced me to make music with him, and here we are.
That's basically what happened, yes. But also, you are very willing at this point, so he's giving it. Yeah. He's giving it.
It started out as something that I didn't really want to do, and then at a certain point I told him, hey man, like once he had moved away and he wanted to come work at the studio with me, I was like, hey man, if you want to do this and you want to like book studio time, I want to make something that I'm proud of. And
No, that's not what happened. You told me to fly you out to Arizona. We were gonna lock ourselves in a room and make a punk album with just a guitar. That's what you wanted to do.
but when you came to fucking
First
Dallas
time,
and we
yeah.
made Do You Want to Come Over?
That was the first time.
That was the-
But-
yeah.
But before that, it started with him actually. Before the punk project, what he said was, "Hey, fly me to Arizona, and we're gonna make an album with just my guitar." He was gonna bring his laptop and his guitar, and then we were like, "Nah." And then I don't know what happened, but I just somehow ended up in a fucking studio, and we were just making "Do You Want to Come Over," and that was our first song, and it just like kind of popped off a little bit.
It was so easy.
Yeah, it was really
so easy.
Yeah, it
We
just
made that in like 2
yeah,
hours.
It just came really easily.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Now that we've come kind of like full circle, is there any last things you guys want to say? Any advice to the audience?
Advice to the audience.
Do what you want to do. Fuck the
yeah.
police.
Mosh more.
Mosh more. Don't drink alcohol. Don't smoke weed, but you can if you want to. I think that doing things to your brain like that is probably not good. But Cosmo loves it, so if you want to do it, go for it, I guess. But don't drink alcohol or do hard drugs. Please. They're bad for you.
I thank
Yeah.
you guys so much.
Thank you.